Hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome. Appreciate y'all being here. Good to see you. There's SRV John. Do we have audio? I guess I should say that. Check that before I do anything else. Make sure. Assuming we have audio, it's good to see all you guys. Uh, Hello to John. That's SRV John and John B. Got Hot Dog Pilot Andy in the house. Almar's here. Joe Raider. Good to see you, Joe. Almar's here. Brian Clintonville is in the house. JD, good to see you, JD. How y'all doing? And Dave BNSFN scale was in here, and he might be back if we're lucky. And hey there, Steven. How you doing? All right, GRE 2057. Welcome. Good to have you here. Um, Good to see you, Steven. What you been up to? Happy Valley Hobbies. Nice to see you, man. I understand. I got you. I got you. And so is Edward GRE? Hey, Dave, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. So we don't always have a ton of time to, there he is, Dave BNSFN scale. Good to see you. Um, we don't always have a ton of time to work on our layout, but one of the only good things about the end of February and parts of March for our model business, and it being slow, is that we do get some time to work on our layout some. And so what we got up here in the picture is basically just a bunch of stuff thrown together so for effects. But I want to be putting in roads on actually this diorama and the other one over there if I can get the other one up, because I like these a lot better. They're smaller and they're more to scale. The other ones are a little bit too big, and man, you can tell. Um, but what I did is I CAD designed and 3D printed and painted these, and so I just took a bunch of buildings that you know I had that weren't glued down somewhere already, and put them around to kind of see what it was going to look like. Um, I would imagine that because I have the camera where it is kind of how why everything's kind of oriented this way. Now I would assume that the most of the front buildings, any of the buildings that go to the front, are probably face the front, um, or we'll see about that. But um, that stuff's not even all that road over there is everything's loose to include the dovetail joints. There's not any adhesive or anything like that in that at all. So they've just been I don't know, Dave, possibly so. Um, we could try. Um, but again, there's no adhesive anywhere on it on the road at all. It's all loose to include the dovetail joints, that's what I was saying. So it's not all, if you do see it looking a little bit wonky or anything like that, the reason for that is because it's not glued together and secured yet. It's just in there loose. And one of the things I wanted to do is get it fitted in there real good. And I'm going to go in there. And so back there, I'm pointing back there in the back nearest to the tracks, um, where the diorama is doing kind of the snake or whatever, the S turn there. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the roads all kind of turn into gravel at the end there, heading towards the back there, towards the tracks. And I'm going to have a single gravel lane running on the perimeter of the back. Hey there, Heath. How's it going, man? I'm going to have a single lane of gravel road running on the back there, pretty much perpendicular to the tracks. I think I said that right. Um, but so I'm not even going to probably glue that in tonight, but I am probably going to be putting some of that in. And so what I wanted to do is also, hey there, Adam, good to see you. What I also wanted to do is I want to have a little bit of the gravel on the edges of the roads. And so what I want to do is kind of go in there and lay just a thin line of gravel down the edges and just to kind of get it all lined up. And basically, I'll make an outline of the roads everywhere and have the gravel everywhere I want it, and then I'll pull all those roads up and I'll glue them together and bring them in and glue them in place so they'll be secure. And I'm going to need some more pieces going that way, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of figuring out. Oh no, I don't know how to set those up. Who said that? Let me see. GRE 2057. I don't know how to adjust those. This is actually the first live stream I've done since I've fully monetized. And so it asked me if I wanted to monetize it, and I said yeah, but I didn't know what to choose on all the ads and how that was going to work. So your feedback is welcome on that. So oh, okay. Well, like I said, I guess maybe it depends. I'm not sure. So you could see some. I don't know how I have it. Like I said, I don't know how I have it set up exactly. I don't know what that different. Didn't take really the time to go through and look at all of it real close. So now, yeah, when you come in, I know that would happen. I don't know about mid rolls, or especially like, because see, he wasn't even mid roll right there when he was saying that. I mean, we're like, um, there is no check mark next to your name. What does that mean? I'm not sure what a check mark means. Yeah, I'm pretty hey there, Dwight. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I am. I don't have the check mark, I guess. But oh, I see what you're talking about. I know. I mean, I see a green check mark, but that's here on StreamYard. That doesn't mean the same thing, I'm sure. But yeah, I got a green check mark here on StreamYard in the top right corner that I've never seen before, but I don't know what that means either. Yeah, well, we finna head down there, Bob. We're heading down there. Um, I'm gonna go basically kind of what I intend to use for ballast. I'm gonna use for like gravel roads. And it could be a little bit big, but I got a lot of it and I like the way it looks. So it doesn't look too big to be. Hey there, Anthony. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Um, so the there's that police station and the hotel there aren't mine, unfortunately. I kind of wish they were. The stuff in the middle there, but everything else is mine. There's a new, well, actually, there's two train depots in there. The orange roof ones are the new train depot. Now the very back one, I don't have all the benches in. I got them sitting right here, and I need to get those in. I'm short 2 benches on that back train depot, and you can't see the front of this one where it's sitting. And so, um, good to see you, Anthony Bitborden. Nice to see you, man. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go down there and kind of talk y'all through it. I've got the cordless microphone down there, and so hopefully when I get down there, I'll remember to turn it on. I do have the chat on down there for the StreamYard thing, so I will be able to see and talk to y'all. AJ is in the house, and if I do, I have an option. I could come in with my phone from down there too and show some better looks, some more close-up looks. Hey, Marty, good to see you. And I could show some more close-up looks, and AJ is able to come in. We can turn this camera off and turn that one on. I have not had an opportunity to look at that. What's up, Dutchman's Wood Shack? It's good to see you. And so I do have that ability if I need to today. So I've got some things I wanted. A couple of the little vehicles on the layout are from SRV John. And so I'll have to show y'all that. I've got, I don't know how well y'all can see, depending upon what kind of device you're watching on, but there is a tow truck right here up closest to us, and that came from SRV John. Thank you, John. There is a Jeep, and that's AJ's Jeep, over there in front of the police station right there. That's from SRV John. And if you, I don't know how well, I really can't see it good because I'm looking at the little StreamYard thing. There is a blue snowplow truck pulling a trailer over there on the other side of the church. And on the trailer are two snowmobiles. And thank you, John SRV sent me those. And you see where I'm going with this? And on the other side of the police station there, backing up into the barn, there is another snowplow with a trailer. And on the trailer, we have 2 4-wheelers. And the one that's being unloaded needs some repair because it's missing a wheel. But I got the wheel there, but I got to fix it. And I broke it earlier. And so anyway, it's going into the barn there to fix the wheel on it. And thank you, SRV John, for all those. I do hope y'all have some kind of, all right, y'all, I do apologize. And you know what? I do know that I've seen Jerry fix those live, but I think he's familiar with what to do. And I don't know if I want to go start messing with stuff right now. So I do apologize if I don't have the ad settings correct because I am a greenhorn for all that stuff. It just asked me if I wanted to monetize, and I clicked OK a couple times. Maybe I should have read more carefully. Hey there, Santa Fe Bob. Good to see you. On the bright side, they are aggravating, but it is the easiest way to donate to the channel. Anyway, I have seen in Jerry's when I go to, I don't see them in a lot of times. So I guess most folks who are monetized have turned off the ads or something throughout the stream or in the middle of the stream or whatever. Now I don't know that I have any control over the short ones because the short ones are played during non-monetized videos. Live streams. Hey, Randall Ellison, good to see you. the short ones are played even during the non-monetized videos, because that's why they're giving you watch time now for your live streams, because they're throwing in ads in there. And so they're allowing you to collect your watch time now, because they're have figured out how to interject ads in there. I guess previously they didn't have the ability, because they didn't know when you were going live. I guess they didn't have the ability to plug them in there, or didn't know how to, or didn't have all that code written or whatever, but they do now. And so you can use your live streams now to get watch time if you are pursuing watch time. And because that's the hard part, man, about reaching the that milestone, is that watch time's tough, man. It really is. Um, but anyway, I want to thank y'all all for coming. There's a lot of folks in here, and I think I'm going to go head down to the well, yeah, I think I'm going to go head down to the layout, and we'll start doing some work. And so what I'll do is ask y'all to excuse me briefly, and I'll only need about yeah, Dwight, are you streaming at all? The easiest way to keep it up, at least that's what I found. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it, and then they started letting live streams count watch time, and that really gave me that extra nudge that I needed. Um, okay, now what time is that again? Did I write that down? I know I wrote Lee Anfield's time down on here. That's noon our time. Or do you stream the same time as him? 1 Central. 1 Central. No, no, no. 1 Central is 2. Yeah, that's after him. All right. Noted. Did you stream today? What are you streaming? Just whatever work you got going on? Um yeah, I've seen Jerry do it. Hey there, good to see you, Tammy and Ray. I understand. I understand. I got you. And I would imagine you're getting probably 10 or so watch hours for that. And if you're watching them real close, one thing that happens, hey there, Robert, how you doing? Um, if you're watching those things real close, it'll give you watch time. Like, let's say you get 8 hours of watch time during your stream. Well, it'll show you that for about 20 hours, and then that disappears, and it'll just show you the watch time from the video. You get that 8 hours though. It counts, um, because I've watched it pretty close. So what you'll see is once that drops off, hey there, Kyle, good to see you. Um, once that once that drops off, it's just reading the replay videos watch time, but you don't lose that other stuff, Dwight. So you might already known all that. Um, I had just gotten pretty deep into it for a minute, so. Um, but I'm gonna run down there and show y'all what I want to do. Give me just a minute, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Are y'all able to hear me? Do we have audio? Just checking. No. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. You must hear me, I guess. Hey there, Thomas. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I got you. Now that's right before Sidetrack Sunday. You do that. Happy Valley Hobbies. Man, I got a good problem. Having trouble keeping up with the chat. Yeah. I understand. Well, I try to do the same thing when I know about it, or better yet, when I remember about it. Um, I usually try to. Um, One thing I like to do, like, is when I do a premiere. I like to do one before. Uh, Shoot, I can't believe that I'm spacing their name right now. They're not in here yet. Um, hey there, BNC System Shortline. Good to see you. Dave and those guys. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I was I got frazzled a little bit. I disappeared longer than I expected because I decided that I made an executive decision to go ahead and bring Gracie, put Gracie up, because I didn't want to her to be out here barking during the stream. Yes, I do. Thank you, John. You racking my brain over here. But yeah, so Gracie, I decided to put her up, and she knew exactly when I looked at her what I was thinking. And so she starts going in circles in the kitchen and the living room, where she's got a circle she can run in and kind of keep me running, hopping for a few minutes till I can catch up with her. I can get her cut off eventually, because there's a cut off in the middle. But yeah, you right there, that's for sure. And so we what she'll do is she'll come out here while I'm streaming, and she'll start barking at the squirrels or something like that in the tree, the raccoons, the possums, something. And once she's out here, she's real difficult to get back inside if she doesn't want to go back in. And so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can catch this. I'm scared if I don't. Let's see here. Now, I can maybe turn some trains on. Not that y'all see much of it, but I am going to have to watch it closely because the passenger cars are on, and they're not as reliable as the other ones. You're not supposed to be able to see me right at this time, Dwight, because I'm downstairs and I don't have another camera in the meeting. I could bring another camera in the meeting, but I haven't done that as of yet. Um, and I don't even know where my phone is, as a matter of fact. Uh-oh. I didn't bring it down here with me. That's not really good. Well, I tell you what, especially the live stream. And see, I've got a camera in here on the house that helps me keep track of it, and it's not cooperating right now. So I'd be able to hear my phone. Come on, here we go. Let's see. Try one more time. Not essential, but no, it ain't cooperating. It was earlier, but let's see if we get this here, and I wanted to get a really good view of this, but I kind of wish I had a wider angle for y'all where it was a little more personable. Uh-oh. Oh, we ain't gonna be able to do that. Something's off. Oh, I see. These are already off. That'll work. All right, so what I got in here is a kind of like ballast. Let's see. Let me get here. No, it's not kitty litter. It is I can't remember what the name of it is, to be honest. But it comes out of your gutters. It's off the shingles. Um I've got a video that says "Free Ballast for Everyone" is the title of it, and it says not clickbait, and it's serious. And what I did is I got up and I scraped my gutters out, all right, with a spatula, all right, and then you're right, Dave, being SFN scale, and it is a little, it is thin, but it's probably more accurate. Um, but I used a spatula to, oh, well, kitty litter kind of looks like that, but it's bigger. Um, I understand, Thomas. Um, so what I did is I took the spatula and scraped out the gutters from the stuff running off the shingles, and then I washed it real good, and then I baked it, and then I washed it some more, and then I dried it. So can't remember why I baked it, but what I want to do is I want a like a gravel road back here, in this stuff. And I want these roads, when they end, I want them to turn to gravel and go into the gravel road, is what I'm thinking. Um, and I'm not going to glue it down, I don't think, tonight, but I do want to put it down there and see what it looks like and stuff. And if y'all have any better ideas, I'd love to hear it, or suggestions or anything like that. Now, I wonder where my little plastic spoon is that I want to use. It's usually pretty reliable to be here. And Brian, I don't know if you were in here when I said hello to you earlier, but if you weren't, hello again. Just saw you pop back in. I didn't know if you were in and out or not. Here we go. Maybe in here. No. No. What about up here? This could be dangerous, cause a mess. I do have. Here we go. Even better. BNC System Short Line, good to see you, man. So, I do have some adhesive if I decide to. I'm going to move probably this barn for now. And so what I'm wanting to do is kind of just follow this outline with like a single lane gravel road back here. And then I'll have these kind of run into them. Now, because we have John's trusty vehicles, we can kind of put something on here and see. I say that would be a good single lane. I don't know how well y'all can see that. Now I do have questions about how y'all would recommend I glue this down when I do it. You think I should just go over it with a 50-50 glue max and let it soak in and stick? Am I doing this? Am I going to end up picking it up before I go a whole lot further and end up causing myself a lot of extra work? I mean, if I need to vacuum it up, I can in the pantyhose and catch it all. It ain't a big deal because I do want to see what it looks like before I put the adhesive on the bottom. But I might need adhesive on the bottom of it, and that could be what y'all end up telling me if you think so. Definitely curious what y'all think. I could do a little bit, make sure I'm happy with it, or feel like see if I'm happy with it, and go from there. Pick that up and then put adhesive on the bottom, then come back with more on the top. Just feel like it might stick. Okay, thank you, Steve87 PSAP. Lay it down in alcohol, then 50-50 glue. All right, all right. That I can handle. I like that gives me the ability to lay it down first. So that's what I was kind of hoping to hear, and I'm sure I'm pretty stubborn. I might have done it anyway. I've done that in other places, but I don't think I did it before on turf. So I want to kind of follow. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Come back through here. Catch this one. This one might be a little bit too long. I might end up cutting it. No, no, I'll definitely just use a to see if I got one. Here you go. I use this to apply, and you know, I'll just basically, I think what, and I think I've heard that maybe before now that he says it, but I wouldn't have remembered it had he not said it. So, but Steve said alcohol and then 50-50 white, and I can do that with that little applicator right there, and I can do it pretty I can keep it light enough where it's not going to make them, it shouldn't make them run or move. I'm going to have to come in here a bit. I need to turn this where I can see it because I should be able to do that. No, 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 no. Yeah, I got you, got you, got you. Loud and clear. I know that Ray was struggling with some internet issues. We always appreciate thank you. Feedback, Kyle. Accepted. We'll definitely be more careful next time when we start the stream. I assume I'm gonna want to choose, and I'll probably maybe ask Jerry. Some of y'all in here might know. I assume I'm gonna want to choose the no mid roll ads or something. Mid something ads. I see that on the when I do my videos. Um, there are different. They ask you different questions for live streams and shorts and videos, as far as that goes, and they're real thorough on the videos. Um, they don't leave a whole lot. Uh, they don't take a whole lot into their own hands on the long form videos, or not as much, or they ask you a lot more questions about what you want to do. Uh, okay, thank you, Bob. Because I am unfamiliar with what to do on that. But like I said, I do know I've seen Jerry start one before and not change it to what he wanted it to be, which I think was without those, and he went in and did it. So, and I think he was even on his phone doing it. But and again, I'm considering having a very thin line of this down the side of these roads, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I thought it might look good, and we'll probably test a real small bit and see. Uh, but I've been kind of wanting to make this area kind of come to life because it was a plywood plateau for so long. That's what Norm calls it, the plywood plateau. And I used to just cover it with a curtain so you wouldn't see it. But now that we can have something decent here, and it's been sitting here like this for a long time, so thank you, Bob. Um, it's probably a little bit bigger than scale. Dave BNSF is right. I think a grain of sand is what he was saying is about perfect, and this is a little bigger than that. Well, it is bigger, um, but it's not too big for my scale. I've used it in other places on the layout, and I do like it, and it's free, and that's a big deal for me. I guess sand is free too, though. I live by the beach. So what do you, can you, I guess you dye the sand a little bit? Oh, Lord. So I will need uh probably, so I'm gonna pull this stuff up. Hopefully it'll come up without tearing everything up over here. You can't see what I'm talking about, can you? But as this comes over here, it's gonna connect to another road. And I am gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. This thing right here could kind of come up and turn into a bridge. That would be something else. Although it's going to be hard. Well, I could do the turn and then have the bridge here on this stuff so the diorama could still come up. Uh-oh. Who needs a cat? Is there a rodent in somebody's train room? I had one out here before. Had a bird trapped in here before, too. All right. Now, what I'm thinking about doing with this drive-in is putting like a whole other base under it, like another parking lot, concrete, a concrete slab um, under this, and well, it'd be straight, but um, like parking lot for this. This would need a parking lot if it were staying, that kind of thing. But this thing's pretty big, and so I'm kind of thinking it might end up over here somewhere in the scheme of things. But I've got 4 here, and then to get to the edge of this table, I need 3 more of these pieces, and the side streets would be limited because it gets pretty small over here. Um, so I need probably 1, 2, 3 more of these, and a couple more of these would be about all. And this will come in and turn here, and I'll probably have 1 more come off here. Yeah. Oh, 6 weeks. Well, that number's getting lower. I know not fast enough, John. Yeah, John gets to enjoy Christmas and then it's on. There's a lot of Johns. Easy to do. Good bit of Dave's too. Cricket Dave said he's got this police station right here that I'm over on his layout, and he built it when he was a little one, a youngster. This model right here has been around a minute, I guess. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. All right, thank y'all, everybody. Did you? That's cool. It was actually a really fun build. I enjoyed it. Um, I get kind of tired of building mine. Um, I have an HO one of these to do right now, and I just sent an HO one of these off. Not complaining, but the good thing about it is when you assemble a model over and over like that, you fix all the little quirks because you get tired of having to deal with them yourself. So a lot of fine tuning gets done. Um, I'll remember things that I kind of was, wish that um, would have felt a little better or would have made it easier, and then I'll sell another one, and I'll go in and make those changes before I print it again. I had a T-scale one of these, and that thing, that was hard to print. With the levels getting bigger as it goes up, it didn't want to print easily. So I ended up having to do it in a few pieces. See what I'm doing? Oh.
I did not mean to do that. My bad on that one.
Sorry, everybody. AJ's in the house.
What is this used for?
Forgive us.
Oh, what?
Okay, just let me get back to work, please, for a minute. All right. Sorry about that. And we will do a little bit this way. I might put another piece in here. I don't know that I want that to be that long, so I'll just stop right there. What happened? Yes, Bob. That's Mr. Bob, AJ. She did good. The first time I ever live streamed down here, I almost knocked the big light down that's actually over the helix, and I knocked it pretty good and knocked the camera around pretty good, and got a good amount of views. Because I had a blooper. It took me a minute to figure out how to delete it, which I probably shouldn't have done, but. All right, here we go. Yeah. And the gravel might look okay under this drive-in, but restaurant, but I think I want to do concrete under there. I might try it. But it would be a good addition to the model itself.
What are you doing?
Reading the chat.
Oh no, putting gravel on the thing.
Yeah. Just putting a little gravel road back here. Just trying to see how all this looks before we glue it down.
Can I do it?
You can in a bit, not right this second. I'll be getting off in a minute. Just wait. And then yes, I would love to have you help. I'm going to have to show you what I want to do, but we're going to be doing a little bit down here to see what it looks like. And if it looks right, I'll have you come in and help me do that. I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a sec. Uh-huh.
Dang, it looks like little tiny pebbles.
Yep. It's supposed to look.
And my four-wheeler.
Yeah, your four-wheeler's over here. I had to move the barn. And
I have my own four-wheeler and Jeep.
And you have a
snowmobile
too.
Yeah,
You got a Jeep, a snowmobile, and a four-wheeler. You're set.
My favorite's my four-wheeler.
Most of those I painted the little cars. I painted solid black with the airbrush, and then went in and used the regular brush. Um, so, and I just used the regular brush on that. I didn't tape anything up. Um, some of the windows are so small it would have been really hard, and so I just kind of took my time with a brush. I might do another coat on some of them, but I do like that some of them look a little rougher too. Um, so I've never weathered a car or a truck before, but need to do that. Hey, Klondike, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And so there. And so let's see how this would look. This is what I'm talking about, AJ.
What?
Here.
What?
Oh, I think that's probably need to come to this one.
Can I do some right here too?
Yeah.
On this
I'll tell
side.
you, it needs to come all the way over here, and you'll be able to reach easier too. But let's see.
They're making dirt from the four wheelers. You have to make track marks too.
Yeah, we'll probably make some track marks, and
I'm
we
smarter
need
than
to.
you.
I didn't say you weren't.
Think smarter, not harder.
Uh huh. So I don't know.
Oh, they said just don't sneeze.
Yeah. Oh, true. Very true. That would be a mess. Um. So I'm gonna try to see if I like this look. I don't think I'm. I did bevel the edges of the road, but it still looks a little blocky. But I didn't. They're not. They're really. They shouldn't be any thicker.
Someone said no more camera work for AJ.
No. Well,
Had too much work.
camera work is she's good at the OBS and stuff. It's the the chords and the bumping into stuff. Although I can't pick on her for being clumsy, she scored five goals in soccer yesterday. 2 games, 5 goals.
And then I hit one from the halfway mark. So what happened was it was a goal kick, right? And this girl kicks it really far, but not in the air though. That's the only problem. And it went past everybody, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this ball." I kicked it with my toe, and it went under, and it went above the goalie's head, and almost above the goal, but it still made it in though.
Mm-hmm.
And
It was a really nice shot. Her daddy was very proud.
yeah.
And so I don't know if I like that or not.
Oh.
What do you think?
Let me see.
Come look.
I don't know if I should do the Jeep tracks or the four wheeler tracks.
Well, we'll do road marks in the road and stuff too.
Where's the road?
But
Oh.
yeah,
How? When it's not able to.
I'll show you later how we do that. Sit for a minute. Then we'll say here.
Okay. Someone said that I think the sand would look better along the side of the roads.
Oh. Yeah, I do. And I agree. Even the color, John. I don't know that I really like the. It might be that this might look okay, like over here.
Oh wait. Oh, someone had to leave. But they...
What about here? Now there'd be a drive kind of here, so I wouldn't be doing that. I need to stop. All right. Yeah, it's just about your turn. I'm gonna let you take over.
Finally.
And what we need to do is I'm gonna have to put some glue on that. Okay, sit down right there for me, please. I mean, you're getting ready to do the exact same thing you did last time, so I'm just trying to cool you out a minute. Because you keep knocking this computer, you're gonna knock the camera down because it's connected by a cord. So when you hit this and move this cord pulls that down. So what we probably gonna do is head upstairs real quick and that would be a great idea, Happy Valley. I just don't know that we could. Maybe I could
That's
get
a
a
great
piece
idea.
of it. It is, but it would take up a lot of space, even in N scale. But maybe we could figure out how to do a part of it coming off of an edge somewhere, or something like that, where you just saw um, about the last maybe 20 yards of one side of it.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah.
Dad also owes me a snow cone, but we weren't able to get it
Yes,
today.
I owe her a snow cone. I sure do. Give us just a sec. We'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Uh, Back to here. All right, everybody. I sure do appreciate y'all. And I had to come up here and I wanted to say good night to everybody. I wanted to thank y'all very much for joining us for Sidetrack Sunday tonight. I want to thank Dave and Bob and John and Ray for allowing me to be part of the team and stream tonight. Um, that's a great it's a great treat for me because they allow me to do it on nights that work well for me and were for my schedule. So they're real flexible with me, and I really do appreciate it. And so I thank each and every one of y'all for coming, and I do appreciate you. And I would stream a lot longer, but we're going to AJ and I are going to go do a little father daughter modeling ourselves, and we're probably not even going to turn the cameras on. But hopefully we'll have an end product to show y'all soon. We'll have some new scenery from which to shoot some trains moving and things through. So maybe we'll have some new shorts and stuff like that. So thank y'all very much for joining me tonight, and I look forward to seeing y'all very soon. I am still trying to stream every Wednesday. I haven't been able to the past couple of weeks because of tutoring and stuff, and I actually have a tutoring session coming up this Wednesday at 5 too. And so if that goes through, if it doesn't change, sometimes I have students, it's really the only good time for them is Wednesday night. And when that happens, I do take the opportunity to make the money and work with somebody on some 3D printing. So if I'm not streaming on Wednesday night, that's why. Otherwise, I've got spring break will be coming up in about 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And so what I'll be doing is probably one of those Sundays or the first Sunday of spring break. John might plug me in the schedule then. So we'll see you on Sidetrack Sunday, probably around the middle of April if things work out. We could see y'all then. Thank you again. Have a good night. Appreciate y'all.